Alrighty, motherfuckers. It is time to play some Legacy. It's been a little while since I last streamed. I think it's like 10 days or something. Not much has changed in my list. Or, my life. So the one thing I did, I think last time I streamed, I cut a Doomsday. So this time what I did is I actually cut a Cabal Ritual so I could play the third Doomsday. So there's 3 Cabal Writs and Reign of Filth and Dark Rituals, and that's my rituals. And I got 3 Preordains and 3 Doomsdays, and I like this setup pretty well so far. In my sideboard, the one thing I did was I cut the Consigned to Oblivion for a Bifrost. I'm going to try having an actual artifact destruction spell again. I'm not sure it's going to be any good. And not having a wishable answer to Gaddock Teague makes me a little uncomfortable. But Ant doesn't have a way to answer Gaddock Teague, and they seem to do alright, so I'm just going to try it. So I'm just going to start playing some games in the old practice room. What the fuck is going on? Format. Legacy. Deck. Doomsday. Okay. So jump into a game here. What's up, my one viewer? Who are ya? Is it High Tide? Who's always watching me? I think it's High Tide. Show yourself. Yeah, this hand looks pretty alright. This is a turn 2 10 goblins with duress. So I'm going to keep. Could even be turn 1 if I rip a Lotus Petal or something. I mean, it's not going to be great if they fucking kill me, but we'll find out. This is probably Reanimator or something. Whatever it is, they're probably just killing me if they're spending a Lotus Petal on, or spending a Lotus Petal for Thoughtseize, but I'd really like to know what I'm playing against, so I'm just going to let it happen rather than concede to hide info. We'll see if what they take might say a lot. They take the Burning Wish. They took the LED. Interesting. Well, I'm assuming that means they're not planning on giving me another turn. So they're playing their own line inside Diamond. It's probably a Ant or Tez. Interesting. Interesting that they're left me with the duress. Are they gonna win? Are they not winning this turn? So they left 1 top, 1 bottom, so they drew the 1 card. So, what? Why would they leave me the duress if they're not gonna win? Drew another fucking land. Well, whatever. I'll fetch up an Underground Sea and duress here. DP, Dark Ritual, taking the DP. They don't know what's on their top deck anymore, so it's all kind of up in the air here. Apparently they didn't draw anything worth casting. Another fucking land. There's only 15 of them in this goddamn deck. Let me think. What's it going to take to do a pass a turn pile is the question. I think I'm going to need another land. Maybe another 2 lands. I'm going to hold off, but I'm going to crack that land on their end step. this full screen. See if they drew something good here. Still nothing. Nothing they're going to cast anyway. I forgot to fucking crack that fetch on the end step, but that's alright. So, let's see. I'm going to crack this one. I guess I'm going to get the basic swamp, then brainstorm. Another Thoughtseize and a Tendrils. Neither of those are very well. So I don't really want the Tendrils here. Actually, the Tendrils could be okay. Because if I'm going to do a pass a turn pile, having the Tendrils in hand to would give me another spell in the pile for extra Storm, but I don't think Storm's actually going to be the issue when I try to... Well, maybe it is. I need to think about it, what the pass turn pile would look like. So say I had 5 lands on the field. When I turn time to combo off, I could go draw 4 and draw Cabalrit, Rain of Filth, Conjurer's Bauble, Tendrils. And then Rain of Filth will give me my Threshold. And 5 mana. I have 1 extra, and then Cabalrit will give me up to 8. So I only need the 5 lands, so I don't need the Tendrils. I'm going to put back the Tendrils, and I'm going to put back Badlands. Then I'm going to crack this. And Thoughtseize. Take the Dark Ritual. They're flooding out a little bit too. So next turn I can go Burning Wish, Ritual, Doomsday, and then win the turn after. But I'm going to be needing to fade a few draws here. And it looks like they're still kind of flooding. So hopefully this all works out. Another Burning Wish. I don't think that's going to change anything because it's not like I mean, maybe it could change something. I'd have to think about it a little bit, but I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think it's changing my plan here. Still on IC, no main deck land. That is correct. So it makes pass the turn piles a little bit harder, but hopefully we're going to get to see one. Because they are doable. I just need to not die. So, the order of the bottom 4 cards doesn't matter. I just need Infernal Contract on top. And then pass turn, cross my fingers. Hope they didn't get anything good. Doesn't look like it. Alright. Let's hope I counted right here. So the game plan, I would have made 5 mana off the Rain of Filth, and then Threshold Cabal Ritual would have put me up to 8 mana, which is enough to Tendrils, Bulb back Tendrils, and Tendrils again for lethal. So, there you have it. They probably thought I was going to do a Lab Maniac kill, though. So, anyway, in this matchup, I want to bring in the Flusterstorms. I'm going to cut a Burning Wish and maybe a Preordain. Yeah, I think Burning Wish and Preordain are fine cuts. I almost think maybe cutting like a Lion's Eye Diamond is okay, because this list just doesn't use them quite as much. But, and like I'm not going to be making Goblins, which is part of why I'm cutting Burning Wish, one Burning Wish. I don't know. We're just going to try that. Yeah, pass the turn piles are very mana intensive with this list because you need 9 mana out of. You need to get 9 mana after Infernal Contract. I'm going to keep this because it's got 2 discard spells and some cantrips and stuff. So then that's part of why, like, when I cut the 9th, or when I wanted 8 rituals, and I wanted one of them to be Rain of Filth, so that a pass a turn pile is even possible, because it once in a while does come up. So we'll find out if it's like honestly, it comes up so infrequently. I think I've done 2 total in like well over 50 or 60 matches that I've played with this deck. So which amounts to, like well over 100 games. So I don't know if it's actually worth it, but Rain of Filth is a good card on its own. They took my Duress as a contract. Contract's a good draw. I think I'm going to start with Thoughtseize, though, because I want to avoid just dying. Infernal, Tutor, Ad Nauseam, Brainstorm. I'm kind of tempted to take the Brainstorm here. Like, there's no way I can take all their business spells. So I feel like taking the Brainstorm is by far the best choice. Because they're going to need to draw into decent spells to make use of those Infernals. I don't know. It's probably is correct. I mean, if they peel a ritual or something, an Infernal for a ritual, then it's a problem. But Preordain's another decent draw. Those are also good draws. Both are good draws. I think I'm just going to keep both here. I want to hold up Brainstorm to protect my contract because it's my only real business spell right now. And I don't want them drawing. Ooh, uh-oh. Am I about to get fucking blown out? Alright, so let's think here. If they peel the ritual, they could add Nas, but I mean they won't kill me, but they could add Nas. Maybe draw a Flusterstorm, which I guess would be worst case scenario. I do have a land play available. I think I lead on Preordain. 2 lands. So now the real question is, do I jam? Do I just fucking go for it? And more than that, do I Brainstorm before Infernal Contract? What's my storm count? Just 1? I don't think I want to Brainstorm before Infernal Contract. It may sound a little counterintuitive, but I think I want... maybe I do. Maybe I should have brainstormed. Now it's probably too late, but I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Fuck the cops. I think I've backed myself into a bit of a corner here. I could have drawn a Flusterstorm, and I could be getting boned. Well, that was not a great draw for me, but I suppose it could have been a lot worse. I'm gonna... No, well, yeah, I guess I can brainstorm here. I don't mind using the, that actually changes things a little bit. Alright. So if I put back the 2 Flusters, because I'm not going to be casting them. 6, 7, 8. Am I 1 short? No, wait, I have 1 extra. Okay, I think they're dead. Pretty sure they're going to be dead. Sacrifice that. Duress. Take the Adnons. LED. Lotus Petal. Burning Wish. Crack 4. Black. Just enough. Sick. I thought I was going to be 1 storm short, but I remember that I could sack my Volk for an extra black to cast that Duress. So, that was a good way to start. Try another one here. Just send in a text. I really want to keep this hand, but I don't think I can. Because if this Lotus Petal was a permanent mana source, I think I would keep it. But as it is, I'm going to maul. This hand is keepable. And I'm going to put that on top. Wasteland. An interesting opener. I guess I'm going to start with a basic island preordain. My concern is that they're going to play something that like locks me out next turn. But unless it's Chalice of the Void, Duress isn't going to do anything. So like, unless this is specifically like a 4-color loam deck, and I feel like they wouldn't keep a hand that opened on Wasteland, but that maybe I'm wrong. So I'm expecting more like Death and Taxes. So the real question is, what do I do with this preordain? Part of me wants to keep it. I have another cantrip. I'm gonna need a business spell if I use the Burning Wish to resolve whatever problem they present on their next turn. So I think I want to just top both. And pass. Let's see. Another Wasteland. Well, now I have no idea what's going on. I guess I'm going to play the Mire. I really wish I could fetch the basic Swamp. I guess I'm going to preordain first. Let's just preordain. Okay. Again, I kind of want all of these. Play out the mire and pass. Since they haven't presented a threat, part of me thinks this is like this could be Delver with a lot of counter magic. Maze of Ith. Okay, definitely not Delver. Possibly lands with no green mana. Possibly, possibly 4-color loam with a very odd start. That I definitely don't understand. But we'll find out. Drew the brainstorm here. So now I can feel, well, actually, I'm not going to use the brainstorm here. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I might want to be able to do a brainstorm pile and put the Burning Wish back in. So I'm actually going to ponder here. I really need to find a ritual before I can start thinking about casting Doomsday. And there it is. So I'm going to take this ritual. No shuffle. I'm going to crack the mire for basic swamp. And I'm going to duress. And then depending on what I draw next turn, I can try and think about maybe trying to win the game. Yeah, so it's lands, Mana Bond, Exploration, Punishing Fire. None of those cards are really doing a whole lot. I guess Exploration is the best card here in this situation. Like, Mana Bond's garbage, because if they draw a green source and then they play it, I guess actually Mana Bond could get them to discard their whole hand, couldn't it? Like, I mean, really hand and put all in. Like, this triggers they could reveal their hand, there's no lands in it, and they dump all their loams in the graveyard. So I'm going to take the Mana Bond. And then I'm going to play my land and pass. And we'll see what I draw next turn. That's perfect. They're dead. They should be dead. I just need to think about how. So I'm definitely going to crack the Delta for something. Then Ritual, Doomsday, Brainstorm draws me another Ritual. And yeah, that should be good enough. Okay. Okay, I don't even need to Brainstorm the Burning Wish into the pile. I can just get them. This needs to be that. And then we'll start with a Ritual off of that. Ritual Doomsday. And then the pile is going to be Ritual, Lotus Petal, Ritual, Bauble, Tendrils. That looks right. So the top card needs to be a Ritual, the others don't matter. I guess a Ritual needs to be in the top 3, so the order of this pile actually doesn't matter at all, which is kind of interesting. I mean, as long as the bottom card's not a Ritual. Like, theoretically it's possible to order the pile so that both Rituals are in the bottom 2. So it's not like it's immune to surgical or anything, but still kind of neat. Anyway, so now I put back these two, and then I go Ritual, Contract, put me down to 4, but it doesn't matter. Cast that. 8, Storm 8, get back a Ritual, Tendrils for Exactsies. Alright. So there probably was another pile there that did end up brainstorming the Burning Wish back into the deck. But it's not that important. So in this matchup, We definitely want Chain, and we definitely want the Echoing Truths. And I think all I want to do is just cut my duresses for those and leave the Thoughtseizes in, and that should be pretty good for this matchup. I don't think this hand cuts it, because it doesn't do anything. But having lands, basics, fetches, and mana is tempting, but I would still probably need to find a bounce spell and a business spell before I could do anything. So I think this is a maul. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom that, actually. I don't think mulling to 5 is going to be better, and if I get an unmolested turn, I'm very tempted to... Well, actually, if I get an unmolested turn, Thoughtseize is probably the place to start, but I'm also tempted to just fire off the contract, like, right off the bat. But I think the chances of me getting that unmolested turn are pretty low. Nothing, huh? Interesting that they have a wasteland, though. What is going on here? Another Thoughtseize. That's not really what I want. So if I Thoughtseize now, I'm just going to lose my one land. I do think it's actually going to be correct to just fire off the contract. Just fucking shoot it off. And then I can try and plan my next 2 turns or so from there to be able to win the game. What are they doing? Surgical on my Dark Roots. Okay. A little annoying, but not game over. I wonder if they kept the hand on the back of that. There's no sphere or anything. Maybe they didn't play turn 1 sphere so they could snag something with surgical. I don't know. That seems like a fishy play to me. Now they're wasting my Badlands. That's fine too. That's something I expected. And I didn't draw any lands, which is a little annoying. So we'll just move to discard. Hopefully I'll draw a land soon. And I'll pitch one of these Thoughtseizes. Port. Okay. Land. Land. The only problem is that port, but it's a little annoying. I guess I just play it out anyway and pass. It's not as bad as Wasteland, I guess. I can Brainstorm on my next turn when they port me. Oh, they're tapping it on my end step. Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes some sense, but I don't really care because it'll untap on my next turn, so that's fine. Tap it. If they have another Wasteland, they have another Wasteland, and I get boned. They do have another Wasteland. I wish I cast that Brainstorm. Probably should have brainstormed because tapping it kind of signals that they have the Wasteland. But who knows? Guess I'm discarding another Thoughtseize here. That Reign of Filth ain't looking too good right now. What's that piece? Interesting. So this game's not looking so hot right now. What is this? Run up Excavator. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I'm gonna have to draw pretty well to get out of this one. Probably gonna need to draw some freaking lotus petals. I mean, I'm not gonna not play this land. But they're just gonna play their waste back from the graveyard, presumably. Fortunately, I have the brainstorm, so I can do something with the mana. Brainstorm. But no lands. Alright. That's it. I will concede now. Gonna run it back here. That was, that 6-card hand was a little fishy. Not that I think I played it badly, but... And again, I don't think 5 cards would have been all that much better, but drawing the 4 that I did and not finding another land was kind of bad. Especially, like, only finding non-basics and them having the waste and stuff was, yeah, didn't work out. But hopefully it'll work out this time. So losing lands always feels bad. Let's go, brother. Start that game up. What's the hold up? Let's see, I don't think there's anything that I would do differently for my sideboarding. This looks pretty, still looks pretty good. Now it looks blurry. Oh, that hand. I really want to keep this hand. I really want to keep this hand. There's a lot of ways this hand just gets there on turn 2. I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it. I hope they maul. Nope, they kept. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the basic Island Ponder. I'm not starting with Preordain here because, like, I really just want to find, like, one specific card. This is interesting. Now part of me wants to take the Thoughtseize and spend a petal to Thoughtseize them. It's possible that's the correct play. I think it is. Choke. Crop Rot. Exploration. I guess I take the choke. This hand's actually not that good, and really makes me wish that I hadn't played the Thoughtseize. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to be Hoping to draw well still here. I need a good draw step, not this turn, because I know it's a preordain, but the turn after. I'm assuming they're just gonna play, unless they drew, you know, a sphere or something. It's just the exploration. Okay. Taiga. But I wonder what they'll crop rot for. Could be Dark Depths if they want to try and get that rolling quick. So I'm just going to crack this for basic swamp now, because I know the top card in my library is the Thoughtseize, and I don't want to see that when I preordain. So grab the basic swamp, and preordain, and I'm hoping I can set up a win for next turn. I need Dark Ritual, and I don't need either of those. There's the Writ. So now I need another Writ or an LED or Infernal Contract. And Cabal Writ will not be good enough here because unless they tap out and can't crop rot for Bog. Because so there's the depth. So now they can hold the crop rot, and they'll be able to crop rot for Thespian stage. So I really need to top deck the kill here. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. That ain't it. I don't think that does it. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Then unless I can get them to spend a crop run on something it shouldn't be spent on. I guess I'm preordaining Tendrils. Bottom both. Cabal Ritual. Well, that's kind of the only card that could maybe get them to spend the oh, they just let me have it. I mean, there's literally not a kill here, so I mean, I can make a pass turn pile. I think that kills them, but might as well set it up. Okay, now they fucking Thespian stage me. So I'm thinking that maybe if I hadn't Thoughtseize them there, I might actually win. Which kind of feels weird, but man, I'm not gonna play this guy. They always play fucking 200 card shit piles. I don't want to play against that. Yeah, it kind of sucks to lose to lands. Doesn't feel very good, especially when they don't actually have a sphere or anything in either game. Like if you lose to a turn 1 sphere, so be it. But yeah, that one didn't feel that great. Is this the same person? that I was just playing against? I play against them already. I just don't remember what they were playing. It's kind of astounding that I can forget that so quickly. Yeah, it was the same lands person. Okay. Well, if they want to have another go, that's fine. I'll keep this hand. This hand looks okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. What I really want to, the hand I really want to see in post-board games against lands is like turn one, a land, a shitload of rituals, an LED or two, and a draw four, and just like fucking go for it. Hope that's good enough. Gamble. I'm presumably gambling for Loam, although it could be one of the Dark Depths pieces. They're just gonna try to combo me out. So I'm gonna go get basic island and preordain. Pretty simple start here. This is interesting. I think I'm gonna take both of these. I can maybe try and set up a Pass and Flames kill. It'll depend on if they have crop rotation, whether that's possible, but I think I want to keep that option open for now. The exploration. Probably just going to cast a Loam here. Would be my guess. Yep. So now I ponder. Dark Grit, Doomsday. Okay. We are going to have a kill on our hands. I'm going to start with that. Pass, I think. I don't want them to be able to waste my Underground Sea, but I also don't want them to be able to cut me off of Burning Wish if necessary. Are they wasteland? I mean, they okay. They did find a wasteland, so actually this is a little annoying. I'm not sure I'm gonna get Threshold here. They still potentially have crop rotation up. Yeah, I'm actually low on mana here. 5, 6, and I'm low on. I guess I'm just passing again, because I can't actually win from here. Yo, what up, High Tide? Yeah, I don't think it's right. I think I just play nothing, and I end step discard the Burning Wish, and then next turn I can get Threshold if they don't crop rot for Bog, but I also am not exposing my Underground Sea to that wasteland. Double wasteland. What I really need is something like just another ritual or a lotus petal or a basic land or something. But I can sit on my fucking ass here for a while. Even, let's see what we get. That can help. So I think I leave this uncracked. So here's the deal. I can win now if and only if they don't have Crop Rot for Bog. And I don't want to make that be the case. If they have double Crop Rot and can Crop Rot for, like, Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, I'm kind of fucked. But I think they've just been loaming, right? They haven't drawn any actual cards, so unless they've been hanging on to that for forever. Right? Okay, let me think about it. Yeah, if they have a crop rotation and can bog me, then I'm just losing. So I really do need one more real land on the field, I think. Yeah. Basic Island sucker. Get fucked. Oh, now they drew a port. That's annoying. Port's real annoying. I guess I'm probably going to be forced into just going for it. I mean, I can still have a live draw, but... like another ritual or Rain of Filth, even Cabal Ritual, Lotus Petal works here, so it's not as though I am out of good draws. That'll do it. Okay, now they're dead. Yep, sure, Wasteland me. I'm just gonna fucking go ham here. They're not bogging me to take me off threshold, so figures I did all that fucking horse shit to play around it. Alright, I need a contract, I need a dark writ. I want to know what they're holding on to, so I'm going to take a duress, because I can afford to, since I have so much extra fucking mana. I mean, I could even double duress them, if I was really feeling spicy. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show off a little here. So I got my lovely tendrils in hand. And I'm not going to die to a fucking thingy either, so... Okay. Yeah, so I could have won a couple turns earlier if I hadn't been trying to play around potential Bojuka Bog. But since I wasn't in danger of dying, I think my play is defensible at any rate. So, gonna do the same exact thing I did last time. I think it's correct. Actually, this is probably more correct. All of the cards they're bringing in can be taken by duress. So if I'm going to leave 3 discard spells in, it might as well be the one that doesn't deal me damage. Technically correct. And I think I just send that in. Ideally here, I just want a fast fucking hand. Just give me the turn one. Come on, baby, give me the turn one. Come on, bitch. That ain't no turn one. Alright, what does this hand need to win? This hand needs a lot of help to win. Is the problem, I think. I could duress right away. I could start with a Conjurer's Bauble. They kept 7. This hand is like a turn 3 at best, I think. And I think it needs too much help, unfortunately. Maybe, is a 6 really going to be better, though? I think I want to keep this. I don't know. It's a hard choice, I think. Part of me doesn't want to keep it because it seems slow. And on draw versus lands, I think I want to be fast, but like, it's got most of the tools here to end the game. It's got a little bit of disruption. It's got Burning Wish, which could possibly get me by force if they don't have wastelands and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. It might just start off with fucking turn 1 sphere and I'll be in trouble, so. Pigeon Grove playing Forest, so no Wasteland, Mana Bond. Gamble. Let's see. Discarding Life from Below. So if they just have fucking Thespian Stage and shit in their hand, like, let's see what they do, what they dump here. Grove and Thespian Stage. So at least it wasn't Dark Depths and Thespian Stage, but I am definitely in danger of getting fucked out of this game pretty quick here. Let's think. So I'm going to start with Tarn for Island and just play the Bauble, I think, and pass. Obviously Duress is no good here. I'm basically hoping that their Ancestor Recall every fucking turn is not super duper good. Ghost Quarter is a pretty good draw, but how many Mana Bonds did they play? I didn't think lands played like a shitload of Mana Bonds in their deck. So there's the quarter. They're going to Ghost Quarter that. I'm going to go get my other island, I think. I don't think it makes sense not to here. Helping me with that threshold. Thanks, baby. They're not putting it. Oh, no, they did put it on the field. Okay. Draw. Another Delta. So I'm just going to play a Delta and pass here. I'm really just, they need to not rip a fucking Dark Depths super fast. Another Thespian Stage. I just need a couple turns. White, they must have tapped for the wrong color here. Unless they're going to copy something with their Thespian Stage. I wouldn't be all that surprised to see them copy Ghost Quarter with a Thespian Stage. Just have the extra Ghost Quarter, but what the, oh, they aren't. Okay, they're waiting. They're going to drop the Ghost Quarter with Mana Bond, and they'll have it available to them. Ghost Quarter, sure. Are you going to Ghost Quarter me? I do still have one more land I can get. Okay. Now we're close. Is this good enough? I won't have Threshold on the Cabal Ritual. I feel like now is like my best opportunity to win. So if I go crack my lands, go Cabal Rit Doomsday, and brainstorm into, say, LED, 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 put back. No, wait. LED, put back. If I brainstorm into LED, LED. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to be enough. I brainstorm into LED, LED. What the fuck is in my graveyard here? Or my sideboard, I mean. Not a lot that's useful, unfortunately. Past in Flames isn't a whole lot of good to me now. I feel like there's a win here, I'm just missing it. But I could be wrong. I think if this Cabal Rit had Threshold, there definitely is. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe if I go Cabal Rit, Doomsday, Bauble into an LED, then Brainstorm into LED, Petal, Ponder, and then put back Duress, Burning Wish, and then Petal, Ponder, Burn. So how much storm is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It still only is like 8 storm, no matter how I slice it. I think I need to just wait. If they use the Ghost Quarter, they're going to help me out getting to my threshold, so I think just passing is fine here. I still have one more basic. I got lands I can fetch with the deltas, so I think I will be okay by just waiting. So they're going to copy, presumably, their Ghost Quarter. So you can have extra Ghost Quarters. That's fine. Ghost Quarter something here. Not yet. Maybe they're not interested in helping me threshold. So now they found a port. Back the port on the stage. Can they get to double port here? I don't think so. I'm trying to think if maybe I should be brainstorming. Because, like, the baubles can draw me into a pile. No, I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's correct. So, they're cracking that. I'm really tempted to brainstorm here, since I'll get a free shuffle. I won't have to expose my deltas. I still have a cantrip to get into my pile. I think there's a lot of ways this brainstorm can go right. But I do need to think about it. I think that went pretty right, so I'm definitely going to put the duress back. I'll put back the preordain. And then I will use Ghostcrow's ability to get the swamp. Now we'll see if they end up ghost courting anything else. See if the game plan is here. So now I can definitely get threshold. So yeah, they're definitely going to be dead on my turn. What game is this? This is game 2, right? This means Sage copying Ghost Quarter. Sure, whatever, dog. It's hardly going to matter at this point, I believe, anyway. I say that, but I really should make sure that it's hardly going to matter at this point. What we gonna do? Gotta port something, probably my swamp. Maybe Ghost Court or something else. Porting that, sure. I guess I crack it. I know they're just gonna Ghost Quarter it, so I'm not gonna get the mana anyway. So the important thing is that I get Threshold. Draw for turn and kill him. So, just to make sure I get enough storm count, I can start with Brainstorm. And then go Writ. I'll have Threshold, so extra mana floating. Ritual Doomsday, Conjurer's Bauble, up a LED, Burning Wish for the draw 4 and kill. So I'll have plenty of storm here. Oh, and we're not even need to do that. How should I showboat today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I can kill him with a pass the turn pile, right? I mean, not a pass the turn pile, a pass in flames kill should be doable here. Got plenty of mana. They can't do anything because they're all tapped out and shit. I'll leave a red behind just in case. Not that it's going to matter much, because they're super duper dead. Could even cast Pass in Flames again for the Rubbins, but okay. Redemption. Yeah, that's another one. Hopefully they don't try and play against me again. Having 3 basics is real nice. Being able to play through that Ghost Quarter for so many turns was very helpful. Okay. This hand looks alright. It's a little fucking weak to Wasteland, but it's got most of the cards I want to see, so we will give it a go. Keep that shit. See what they got. What's this? What the fuck? This could be Blue Painter or like Tez. Regardless, I think I'm relatively unlikely to get Wastelanded here, so I'm gonna lead off with an Underground Sea and Thoughtseize, so that if they got any fucking bullshit, I can snag it. What the? Okay. 3-2 phasing. What's Shimmer do? Each land of the chosen type has phasing. And that's one of them punish cards. 6 damage. You know, it does destroy all creatures. That's not a card I care about. So definitely just taking the Spell Pierce, because none of the other cards matter. Alright, looks like I'm playing against some kind of bad deck. So I'm going to avoid playing into that breaking point, although with Empty the Warrens, although I do have Duress to take it if need be. But I guess my first play here is just going to be a Preordain. I want to try and find another land or another Dark Rit. That's probably good enough. Put on top. I'm at 7 cards. I'm not going to have to discard. So next turn, I'm thinking I'm going to try and cast the Infernal Contract and maybe just go off. And they're tapping out for the Drake, so I don't have to worry about any more Spell Pierces. I'm just going to gamble on them not having... How many? Okay, hold on. They have 4 cards in hand, 1 card in graveyard, 1 card... 4 cards in hand, 1 card in graveyard, 1 card in... Yep, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're playing a 62 card deck. So I'm just going to pretend that... Or not pretend, but hope the chances of them having Force of Will are very, very low. And I'm going to start like this. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Infernal Contract. Interesting. Not exactly ideal. Actually, it might be okay. I do have a land play. I'm thinking I might be able to win here. So if I go Cabal Writ, Doomsday, I'll have 2 black floating. Then I can Brainstorm off the Lotus Petal into, like, LED Bauble. And put the Wishes back, and then kill with, so that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's lethal. So I'm even gonna have enough mana where I can Duress here, just in case they do have a... I mean, if they have Force, they're forcing this. Which they didn't. Ooh, I don't have Threshold. I blew it. That's a big fucking problem. I should have played the Reign of Filth and cracked this to get to Threshold. So I definitely could have killed them. I thought I was going to have Threshold. I guess I'm just brainstorming here. Actually, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I do have a land play. So if I Doomsday, Brainstorm for LED, no, I can't. There's no way I can do it. Fuck me. I guess I'm brainstorming here. Shit. I fucking punted. Okay, I drew an LED. And I drew a red mana source. Okay, I think I can still finagle something here. I'm going to put back these two. They're not doing anything for me. Play the Volk. Play the Rain of Filth. Yeah, I think I got lucky. Doesn't look like I'm going to have enough to, I guess if they counter this, I can still have enough mana to kill them. Well, it looks like I punted a little, but got lucky and my ass was saved. And they're taking a very long time to read this card, or potentially to write some vitriolic message about how combo decks are unfun. That's really what I'm hoping for. But just taking a while here. They did take a while on my other ritual, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they're definitely dead, regardless of whether this Rain of Filth resolves. Maybe they just disconnected. But personally, I'm hoping some salt comes my way. Please, salt me up, baby. At what point do I, like, say something in chat? Do I say... Hello? Should I do it? They hit 20 minutes and they haven't done anything and there's no sign of them disconnecting. We're gonna start sending... Gonna send some fucking lewd messages. You're right, it should be... This is the correct eyes for this situation. Alright, here we go. Notice me, senpai. Breathes heavily through mouth. Oh, time to go feed my sourdough starter. I can wait for a little while, though. Oh, come on. You don't even respond to my hilarious memes. What's wrong with this person? Well, I guess I'm just going to leave this game because I don't want to fucking... I don't want to sit around waiting for an opponent playing an awful deck to respond to memes. So, got to keep the entertainment flowing for all 3 of my viewers. We're up 1 viewer in the past hour. Father Oblivion. I'm assuming this person's a Frank Zappa fan. Huh. I think this hand is good enough. I don't think there's a good reason to throw it back, so I'll keep. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Alright. I remember I got my ass handed to me by this person, I think the last time I streamed. I'm pretty sure they're on Red Stompy. Play out my Underground C and pass. Well, now at least that I have the Bifrost in my sideboard, I have an out anyway. If this is a Blood Moon, though, we're going to be in trouble. Legion War Boss. Well, that's going to be a very, very fast clock. Dusking Haste, okay. If I don't draw another land or Burning Wish here, I'm probably just going to scoop, because it's not going to go well. Well, there's the other land. Okay, that's a start. It's one of the things I needed. But I definitely need to just draw the Burning Wish next turn to have any hope here, I think. Like, I'm gonna have to fucking draw supremely well. They haven't played anything else, which I guess is good. Get the Badlands, I think. This needs to be Burning Wish. Ooh, it is a Burning Wish. But, so here's the issue. Is that I actually don't think I can win regardless, because I think the War Boss is just too fast of a clock. Because, like, next turn, I'm going to have to spend all my mana on the Bifrost. And they're going to do, like, what is that, 4 last turn? So they do 5 this time, and then 6 next time. Maybe I can get there. Assuming they don't have any more prison stuff. So this duress is going to go. It's not doing me any good. It's possible that I just get fucking slaughtered here. Like, Porphyros. Yup. Okay. Alright, so game plan here is gonna be cut the duresses, bring in these, and I guess probably just that. I don't think I'm tempted to bring in an extra empty or two, but I don't think the extra empties are good enough in this matchup, especially because they have things like the War Boss and the other fucker there, Goblin fucker, and Fiery Confluence usually, and sometimes other board wipes post board, so I think I'm just going to do that. Come on, fast hand. That ain't gonna cut it. Oof. That's not a lot better. I guess I keep that on top. It's just, like, going to 5 is certainly not going to be better than this hand. I don't think, anyway. City of Traders, Chalice. Right? Chalice, yep. Alright. Just gonna have to try and find a bounce spell. I've been wondering lately if Chain of Vapor is actually even worth playing these days. Because, like, the main reason I play it is because it bounces everything but Chalice. But Chalice is... And Echoing Truth bounces everything, including Chalice. And Chalice is, like, the big one that everyone plays. So, it's like, why fucking play a card that's dead under a Chalice on one? So, there's a Rabble Master, sure. I'm gonna need to draw that Echoing Truth real soon. Like, I suppose Echoing Truth or Burning Wish could be good enough here, but the Rabble Master, which is the goblin fucker I was discussing before, is just much faster than Legion War Boss as a clock. Rabble Master can kill you in like 3 or 4 turns. So I'm probably going to need... I need a way to get rid of Chalice. Oh my god. Next turn. And then... if I even survive, then I need to be able to kill the next turn. Yeah, I think I'm actually just dead. Right? Next turn, there's going to be 2 more goblins. This guy can attack, so that's 4 more damage total. And then, yeah. Okay, so, my god. I guess I'll see what I draw, but it wasn't even that Echoing Truth. This matchup feels very bad. Especially when I don't draw any of my bounce spells, but I'll have to check my stats, but I think it's been a while since I've won a matchup against Dragon Stompy. Huh. I guess I'll keep this. It's a little shaky. I'll start with Badlands Thoughtseize. Interesting. This is probably like Stoneblade or maybe like the Legends blue-white control deck that Joe Lissette plays sometimes. I don't really know. That hand was pretty awful, so I should have a fair amount of time now to try and set up. With a color-intensive draw like that, I wonder if they're even playing Wasteland. Or a color-intensive, hand like that. Alright, so we'll start with a Volk and Preordain. Burning Wish is a decent draw. I think I'm definitely going to take the Burning Wish because it's my only real business spell here. I'm not exactly close to like an empty, and the Supreme Verdict, well, I have Duress for Supreme Verdict, but that Duress may need to clear the way for a leg of counter magic. So, I don't know. There's a Ritual. Ritual's good. I guess I'm just brainstorming here. And I drew a bunch of fucking this shit. Huh. I guess I'm doing this. I'm hoping they're not playing back to basics or anything like that. I'll get fucking boned pretty bad if they are, but... LED's good. It's a good one for sure. Do I want that land, actually? I might want that land. I'm gonna take it. Because next turn I can... They're probably gonna tap out for True Name, is my guess. So next turn I can hopefully go Brainstorm, Threshold, Cabal Writ, Duress, Burning Wish, empty. As long as they didn't draw Force to go along with their thingy, I'll be in good shape. And if this Brainstorm draws me another Writ or something, I'll be in good spot. Interesting. Is there anything I can do with that? Not really. So I could put back Burning Wish Tendrils and then go... See, then I won't have Threshold. Right, 6. Yeah, if I crack that, I won't have Threshold. I guess an option is to put back Burning Wish and... I'm going to be relying on... Maybe I don't try and go off this turn. Maybe that's the real trick here. Like, maybe I'm better to go put these two back. And then I can Duress now. And then next turn I'll have 2 possible business spells. Right, so now they do have counter magic, although it is a spell Pierce. But so I'll take the Pierce and pass. And I'll take a hit, and then next turn I can draw a Contract, and I'll have Threshold now. I think this is probably the way to go about things. This should be able to... This should get me there. I think. So their draw was that Flooded Strand, right? What did I see in their hand? I'm pretty sure I only saw this... I don't remember what I saw. I thought I only saw the Spell Pierce and the Supreme Verdict. Maybe the Flooded Strand was there too. Fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, I'm just gonna stick to the plan here. And just try and get this shit. Get there. Alright, let's fucking go. Threshold, Cabal Writ. Contract. See, if they do have a force here, they have to force pitching their thingy. So it's looking like they're just gonna die. I'll go to 3. Seems good. Do I have another land play? I do. Ponder. Another Dark Writ. It's decent. If they had Bolt, they would have bolted me, so. Ponder. Doomsday. I don't want any of those. Shuffle. I was hoping to kind of maybe find another Duress or something, but So this will get me through a Flusterstorm if they happen to have one. Because they can fluster this this tendrils, and then I can wish for another. I kind of hope they have it just to fucking no. I wanted to show them who was boss, but I'm still the boss. Alright. Alright, so this kind of deck. Let me think. It was nice that I was able to not show them the Burning Wish or the... They may have gotten a read on Burning Wish by me holding up red mana, but I didn't show them Burning Wish, I didn't show them Doomsday. So the real question is, what do I want to bring in this matchup? A lot of these Stonebladey decks often bring in things like Eversworn Canonist. I do have an out to that with Burning Wish or Massacre, so I'm not all that concerned about Hate Bears. Hey, Paul. You probably want to go out soon. I'll probably have to be done soon, so I can take care of my dog here. But okay, what do I want to do? So I could bring in Flusterstorms to try and protect my combo. I could bring in Past in Flames or Infernal Contract. I think I'm going to bring in the Flusters. And maybe cut a Burning Wish and a Preordain. Although Quick Empty could be good in this matchup. Maybe it's better to cut one of the rituals, or maybe cut one of the discard spells because I brought in that counter magic. Could also cut another Preordain because the games are probably going to go longer. And I have to decide quickly. I'm going to cut another Preordain. Let's try that. They're thinking real hard about whether or not they're gonna go first. So I'll probably have to be done after this game, I think. I guess I keep this. You're ready to go out, aren't you? Good girl. Paw. Good. Good. Okay, just wait a minute. I'll take you out after this game. Well, after this match. If I lose, I'll have to play another. Tundra. Okay. Duress is decent. I guess I'm going to ponder here. I think I'm going to take a basic island because I don't want to get blown out by back to basics. Like, completely blown out by back to basics. Doomsday is a good draw. Those are all good draws. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put Doomsday on the bottom. I'll go like that. This hand's going to still needs some some help to get there, but I definitely think I want all those cards, and I think I can afford to take my time in this matchup. If they Windmill Slam Counterbalance or some stupid fucking shit, though, that'll be annoying. I guess I'm probably firing off one of my discard spells next turn, just to see if I can figure out what they've boarded in. Doesn't seem like they've really gotten any of their sideboard cards yet. Start with the Thoughtseize so you could take a Hate Bear. Might just shoot off a counterspell here. Brainstorm, Spell Pierce. I don't think it's worth it to Flusterstorm that, so I'm not going to pay. And I'm going to pass. So the reason I'm not playing the Ponder here is because I know the card that it's one of the cards it's going to show me. I want to get as deep as possible. Okay, so there's the Doomsday. So I guess I'll Ponder first. Another Doomsday, Brainstorm. Land is a good draw. I think I'll take the land here. Play the land. I'm gonna duress. Maybe I could spend a Burning Wish here. Like, if I Burning Wish for, say, Contract to try and draw a bunch of cards, or I could Burning Wish for Past in Flames. Past in Flames isn't actually going to be that good here, so maybe I will. I'm going to Burning Wish. This might just get countered, which will be fine. Spell Pierce, yep. That is totally fine. Keep spending your counter magic, thank you. So I'm pretty sure there is another discard spell in this group of cards that I saw. I can't remember exactly. Let's see what they do off this Ponder. They're going to have to get a threat on board eventually, so they didn't shuffle this time. Still no threat, though. So this is the Brainstorm. I'm going to duress now, I think. Let's see what's up in there. So next turn, okay, they're cracking a fetch. Next turn, if I Brainstormed, I would see 3 new cards. However, okay, so they Brainstorm some stuff back into their deck. Flusterstorm, Counterspell, Hydroblast. Interesting. Hydroblast is a little annoying, but I can play around that. I'm definitely going to take the Fluster. They can't Counterspell me right now. I could Brainstorm right now. And I know it'll resolve, but I don't think there's a good reason to do that. And since I know about the Hydroblast, I'm going to want to hold on to that Burning Wish for a little bit until maybe I can get rid of it. Because, like, I'd really love to be able to... What did they... Jace. Okay. They can't cast any of the spells in their hand right now. So, depending on what my last card is, because I can't remember, it might behoove me to just fucking jam. Wasteland. That's annoying. Going after that. Okay. What's my last card? Another Doomsday. I think I need to brainstorm here. If I Dark Writ, Doomsday, brainstorm into... Yeah, I don't see me drawing anything good right now. That brainstorm was a really good draw, though. I'm going to put back that and one of the Doomsdays. See, the problem is that I'm still kind of brainstorm locked. But I'm going to duress. Because if I can snag... I wonder what the card... So they must have hidden away the counterspell. I really need another land. Like, I needed that brainstorm to hit another land. So that I could hold up Flusterstorm. But let's see what they do off this Ponder. Shuffle. Shuffle draw. Another land. Well, I could Dark Ritual Doomsday and protect it with Flusterstorm. And try and make a pass a turn pile next turn, but that doesn't seem good. I'm going to brainstorm again. This feels real bad, but I think I need to do it. I wonder if they fire off one of their counterspells here. Nope. My fucking god. Well, the Bobble's a good draw. I'm gonna play the Bobble. Bobble's a good draw because next turn I can duress. And then the turn after I can... Fuck. God damn it. This is not going well. These stupid fucking bad draws with the lands and shit. What's this? Stoneforge? Okay. So I know they still have a Hydroblast, and I suspect they still have the Counterspell. I'm just going to crack this Bobble. I need to get through my Brainstorm lock here as soon as possible. The problem here is that I'm probably not going to be able to win from here. Like, their hand's probably going to be too good. If I don't draw another land this turn, I'm scooping. They're not going to tackle Stoneforge because they want to get the Batterskull out. Not a land. Okay, concede. Alright, so that didn't go so great. And good to know that they are playing Wasteland, so I'll need to be a little more careful. I'm not in love with Flusterstorm here. I think I would rather play more cantrips. And then, they have Spell Pierces. I can probably cut the Rain of Filth, though, because I'm going to have a little more time. I'm going to bring in one empty. We'll try that. I'm thinking empty might be okay, since they probably cut their counterspells. And I'm going to keep this because it's pretty close to an empty. If they have a Wasteland, I'm getting fucked. But that's just the way it is. And they do have a Wasteland. Great. Hopefully... Nope, they're going to play it because I took the Ponder. Maybe taking Ponder was wrong. because then they would have been tempted to play a card and ponder on their first turn. They had another wasteland, right? So I drew another land. And this one's a basic. I'm going to get my basic island now. This, I believe, is unequivocally the best play. Just grab the basic island. Those are great draws. Well, not great. Actually, maybe it's not even good enough, because there's no black and red mana. I'm going to shuffle it. Fuck. Fucking Moto always gives you one of those cards when you shuffle a ponder. I need to document how often it happens, but I'm pretty sure it happens every fucking time. Fuck. Well, if I can ever find the mana to go off, I have plenty of discard spells to help myself along. Fuck me. Come on. Just draw me a fucking land. I have like a, what, 1 in 4 shot of drawing a land? At this rate. God damn it. And I don't want to discard this Burning Wish, because I know that they have Surgical in hand. I might have to discard this Doomsday. I guess I could play the LED, but... you fucking clicking me? That's fine. Whatever. Fucking click me. They might not even take anything. Nothing, yep. This is a fucking frustrating game. Yeah, I'm pitching the Doomsday. Surgical it, I fucking dare you. Fucking do it. Cocksucker. Give me a fucking land, bitch. Love of fucking God. No shuffle. Maybe this hand just wasn't a keeper. Like, maybe I was too aggressive. I need a red source still. See what they do about this. This might get hit with a counterspell, which honestly would be alright. No counterspell. There's my mana. It's duress. What you gonna do about that duress? Yeah, let me have it. Taking the fluster. Actually, no. I need to take this surgical. Right? Because I don't want them surgicaling all my other duresses. That would suck. So, next turn, I expect they didn't slam Jace because they wanted to hold up Wasteland Spell Snare and Fluster, but this time we might see a Jace. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might need that Burning Wish. That's a card down. Because I might need to do a Pass in Flames to actually win the game. I think I'm going to wait one more turn. I don't think I'm going to win this game by with empty. I want to get that other Burning Wish. I suppose Doomsday's on the table with the Bauble available. So here comes Jace. Jace. They're gonna do the big brainstorm, and hopefully not have a dick ass fuckload of counter magic. Let me think. So now I draw the Burning Wish. Do I crack the Bauble is the real big question. Yeah, I'm gonna crack the Bauble. Draw a card. Making me another land would be best. Cabal Ritual is okay. See if they let this Dark Ritual resolve. Forcing the Dark Writ is super duper annoying. That's mad annoying. Well, worst case scenario is they flash in a Snapcaster Mage and kill me, and that didn't happen. So I'm going to get one more shot here. And I really need another land. Preordain, okay. The hand's going to be stacked as fuck here, I'm afraid. I know they still have a spell Snare. So I need to be able to lead off with Duress so I can take that and then Cabal Writ. I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm pretty sure they need to let rituals resolve. Oh, fuck me. Alright. That sucked. That did not go the way I wanted it to at all. I got kind of mana screwed in both those last games against that deck. And then I fucking didn't. I let them wasteland my fucking fetch land like an idiot. So I'm done for today. Thanks for watching, whoever's still left. I'm gonna go get my life in order.